Welcome back to Gold is Where You Find It, and it's time for another hour of raw and unedited gold prospecting footage. And I'm still here in South Carolina. I've been here for 2 hours, so that's yesterday's video and the day before's video if you want to check that out. We're on a little bit of gold here. It is not a very rich area, but that's okay. I'm still having fun. I'm not a commercial gold miner, I'm a hobbyist, and I'm having a blast out here, so hopefully you enjoy watching it. Let me show you where I'm at here and smash that like button. Let's get to it. Let's see right over here. So at the end of the last hour, I did a test pan from right underneath that tree, which is where I've been digging most of the day, and it's not too bad. My last pan had 5 or 6 colors in it, but check this out. We're on bedrock. So we're on bedrock with quartz veins in it. So this quartz vein, is just chipping right out. But the type of bedrock this is granitic gneiss. So it's granite that has been kind of transformed through heat and pressure. That's why it's got all these swirls in it. And it's got a lot of quartz running through it as well. But I think it's really pretty looking bedrock. And it's all throughout. And there's not that much material on top of bedrock. I did some scraping through here. It wasn't bad. Maybe I'll scrape a little bit more. I don't know. But right under there is where we did our last pan. It seems like there's a lot more material on top of bedrock, but as long as we just keep scraping the bedrock, the overburden's not going to kill us to put it through the box. As long as we're getting the material that's right on top of it, I think we'll be good. We got the box set up over here. It's ready to go. And we're going to feed the box for an hour. So I'm going to stop jaw jacking. I got the 4-foot Gold Hog stream sluice right there. And let's go ahead and get some scoops and get going. We're going to feed the box for an hour and then do a cleanup. Show you how much we got in this hour and then show you what we're at for the whole 3 hours that we've done at this point. So this right here, that is bedrock. The bedrock is decomposing quickly. And you can see there's a low spot in the bedrock. And this tree is an obstruction. Normally you would say not to run sand. I've already said this multiple times in the last 2 videos, but this is one of those times where it's okay to run sand. It's really a sandy creek anyways. There's not a lot of big cobble in it. There's some. Most of the cobble is quartz from quartz veins. But let's feed this. What we're doing is we're looking for the scoops that have the most black sand in them, which we're getting quite a few scoops of black sand in them. So we're going to try to stay on that. I may want to get myself a little more flow. I got less flow than I had last time. I have to fill in some of the gaps a little bit underneath. Some rocks. Just add a little bit more. The leaves will start filling in the holes as the hour goes by. I'm not super worried about it. We don't need a ton of flow for this box. Let's see how much black sand comes off at the end of there. Looking like quite a bit. So that's looking pretty good. See that black sand trailing, the iron, the heavy stuff. And that's probably where the gold is as well. If you look, the riffles are exchanging. You see all them rocks up there moving around so the heavy stuff can sink to the bottom. That's what we're after. And I'm going to do more digging and less talking. Well, I'm going to at least dig while I talk anyways. So let's get some more scoops and keep going for an hour. Taking material off bedrock. You can see all the black sand streaks coming out. Yeah, lots of black sand. So that's good. All right. I've already panned through the cons from the first 2 hours. And I don't want to go home with 6 trillion tons of black sand. So I'm going to take these most of the gold from the last 2 hours in the snuffer. Maybe there's a few specks left in here, but not much. I'm gonna go ahead and put it through the box. There's basically no gold in that. It's already been panned through. Look at that. Look at that black sand. So we'll let that run down before I add more material on top of it. Some chunky black sand. That's a fact. All right. Well, let me let it clean out the rest of the way. There you go. And now let's feed it. All right. Yeah, that's lots of black sand in that. 100. Okay. So this tree is definitely something that people look for. Although the bedrock's starting to go upward again. So we're looking for the low spots in the bedrock. But if we're still not pulling out chunky black sand, we're just going to keep running it. And there's plenty of chunky black sand right there. Plenty of it. A lot of it. Alright, so we're going to keep going right there. There's a lot of chunky black sand. Woo! A lot of it. See that? Look at that. Right there. Alright. Get some more black sand. That's what it's for. Here we go. Let's take a look at this black sand here. Let's see how much. Pretty dark. Pretty dark. That's what I'm after. Really dark. All right. Let's get more. Whoa. I'm gonna make you dizzy zoomed in 5x doing that, huh? All right. All right. Let it clean out for a second. Otherwise, that gold will just skate right over the top of the riffles. I mean, it'll probably get caught down here anyways, but still, try not to overfeed it too much. You can put a lot of material in this 4-foot sluice and be okay. Man, there's a lot of black sand there. A lot. A lot. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep running that. That is what we're gonna do. Get up underneath that tree, underneath all those roots. Trying to scrape the bedrock. And that's what we're doing, is scraping the bedrock. I'll zoom in on that and show you after this scoop, so you can see what I mean. In the first hour, I could see visible gold in the box. Not so much the second hour. That's a lot of black sand. Quite a lot. Quite a lot of black sand. All right, let me show you where you can see the stripes of that granitic gneiss down here where I'm digging. So you can see we're scraping it. Now you see those lines right through there? That's the bedrock being scraped. So let's keep doing that. A lot of overburden. It's all right. It's got gold in it. That's probably feeding it a little too fast. A little too fast. That small gold can skate right over the top of the riffles when they're not clear. But hopefully get caught in the riffles further down. That's the advantage of having a longer sluice like this one. But, all right. Let's clear this whole thing out. Black Sand City. Okay. And plenty of black sand. Plenty of black sand. that scoop is loaded with black sand. Loaded. There we go. Good deal. Good deal. Keep scraping it. Keep scraping it. Let's try right up under it. I can't even hit black. Can't even hit bedrock there. Let's stay on the bedrock. All right, more. Let's see. Man, this is bedrock. Okay. Alright, I'm liking the way this thing's running. Looking good. See that last little bit at the end? It's just nothing but black sand. Cool. That's what we want. And there's still a little bit of material. I mean, I think I also like this stuff. Believe it or not. Okay. A little more gravel here. Cool. Let's see. So this is still bedrock up here. Okay. Whew. We're just working away. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. A little ASMR or whatever they call it. Looking good. All right, let's keep going. We got 40 minutes left to dig before we start another hour, or before we do a cleanup. We do a cleanup every hour. Yeah. The sluice is functioning. Dense stuff is filtering into the bottom of the riffles. That's what we want. That's what we've got. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Yep. There we go. All right. Loosen up. I've been working on the gold mine. Okay. The amount of black sand has decreased We got to try to stay on where that large amount of black sand is. That scoop didn't seem like that was it. And that's just like straight decomposed bedrock right there. Lots of decomposed bedrock in that scoop. So if I'm pulling up some decomposed bedrock, then I'm getting some material directly off at the top of the bedrock, and that's what I want. Even though there's overburden, I'm still getting good stuff, and there could be some stuff in the top of it too. So I put my shovel down until I feel the bedrock. And then put it in the box. Just like this. Yep, we're getting plenty of bedrock. See, bedrock. Breaking apart. And we're putting it down the box. So anything that's sitting on top of bedrock is now in our sluice. Woo! Working hard today. This is only hour number 3, right? I think so. Sluice is working like a champ. Take a second and see if I see anything. Nothing visibly in the box at this moment. I don't think. And more scoops. We just keep going. We're just going to keep going all day until I don't feel like it anymore. Not because we're on a fat pay streak, just because I enjoy it. And guess what? I'm getting exercise. There's a lot of black sand in that scoop. And we don't stop, we keep going. We're halfway through. Plenty of black sand. All right. Cool. Cool. I'm getting hungry, y'all. Nice. And more. We're putting a little dent in it. Putting a little dent in it. We're running the overburden, but we're getting everything off of bedrock. Oh, we got the biggest piece of the day in the box. Oh, that's what's up, y'all. And there it is. It's hiding now. Dang it. There it is. It's somewhere in there. Where'd it go? That's it right there. And there's another one right there. Oh! You see that? Going a little bit more. There's one right there. And there's one rolling around in there. But we got gold, y'all. We got visible gold in the box. That's what's up. That is what's up. I like to see that. Let's stay close under that tree. I like how I get excited about a small speck. When I'm in a low grade area, like, it doesn't bother me that I'm not getting very much overall. But I like to see the biggest piece of the day or the best pan of the day. And that makes it exciting for me, not necessarily, hey, you know, that wasn't a very good cleanup. You know, that's not the way I look at it. The exercise and the enjoyment of nature. I mean, we're out here chilling. There ain't nobody around. You hear that sound? I hear it too, and I like it. Okay, so let's keep going up under there. Staying on the bedrock. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing, y'all. What I'm thinking is that tree's been there a long time. That tree has been there a long time. Well, I don't know how long, but that's a pretty big root system. Could have been holding on to a decent amount of gold. I mean, look at that root system right there. You know, bunch of intertwined roots with gravel stuck up in them, you know, and that's what we're getting right now. We're scraping bedrock. Sluice and sand, but scraping bedrock. There we go. Whew. Take a breath for 10 seconds while that clears out. Wonder if that piece showed back up. After a while, they bury themselves. They bury themselves deep down in the grooves. And you might not ever see it again until you do a cleanup. And I currently do not see it. But we're not doing a cleanup just yet. Got another 20 minutes to dig. Oh. A lot of black sand there. Look at that. A lot of black sand in that. Plenty of black sand. Oh, we better start scooping some tailings. There you go. All right, yeah, the tailings are really starting to add up. All right, let's stay on this bedrock. All right, now we're all up in the roots. Roots, whatever you want to say. Depends on where you're from. I think I hear something. It's either an animal or a person. Don't know which. Are you an animal or a person? I don't know, y'all. That wasn't small. Hello? Hello, hello? If you're a bear, you need to go away. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to put on my thing here just to make sure I'm safe. That's what's coming out of the bag right now. I'm not going to show that on camera, but it's going on my body. Not in the bag, but on the body. Appendix. All right, appendix accomplished. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you're a hunter, don't shoot me. If you're a bear, don't try to eat me. And if you're a deer, you're cool. All right. Usually don't dig with my thing on. But depends on the situation. I don't have my bear spray, but I do have some hard cast lead. Wish I knew what that large animal was, but I don't. But we're all right. Maybe it was like a 60-point buck, I don't know. but I don't have a hunting weapon, so we're just gonna leave that alone. That's a cool rock formations over there. Alright. That bedrock's pretty, man. All the stripes in it, swirls. All right, see what I'm talking about? The bedrock that I'm scraping, the stripes and the swirls in it. Right there, look at that. Granitic gneiss. That is what that is, and it's pretty nice. So, but it's spelled G-N-E-I-S-S. So let's go in here and try to stay on top of that. It does look like it's dipping down right here, doesn't it? So, gotta watch my six. Gotta watch my six, y'all. Whoa, I can zoom out. Don't make y'all super dizzy. When you're out prospecting in the woods, always gotta watch your six. All right. We're watching our six, keeping our ears and eyes open. Nothing to worry about, but it's never not a good idea to be diligent. Okay, so it's dipping down here. Look how much overburden is on top of that. That doesn't mean I can't sink my shovel into the overburden until it no, hit the rock. So the material on the base of my shovel is what's on bedrock. So yeah, we're running a little overburden, but trying to get what's on the bedrock. And it's got a ton of black sand in that scoop. That's no lie. Whatever it was came from that direction. And it wasn't just something falling because I heard steps. It was like a whoosh, whoosh. Oh, that scoop is loaded with black sand. Okay. Loaded. Now I think we're on the other side of the creek. If you're a bear, I don't want none. If you're a mountain lion, I really don't want one. Although, it'd be kind of cool to catch a mountain lion on camera, wouldn't it? I just don't want to have to harm a mountain lion, and I definitely don't want to be harmed by a mountain lion. That's a ridiculous amount of black sand. Ridiculous amount of black sand right there. Look at that. I like that. I like that. Okay. So the bedrock is dipping down once again. And so whew. Yeah, I think we're doing the right thing here. All right. Now I kind of have it in my memory what hour number 1 and hour number 2 look like on the cleanup, so I should be able to tell if hour number 3 is better or not. If you want to tell, go watch yesterday's episode and the day before. There we go. All right. Whew. Burning a few calories today. I'm going to need to replenish those. Wish I knew what that creature was. Oh, sorry guys for the dizziness. We'll zoom out. Zoom out for that. I'm tripping out a little bit, y'all. Tripping out a little bit on the wildlife situation. Or the people situation, one of the two, don't know which. Well, during that last flood, that tree was definitely acting like a low, well, it definitely was a low pressure area. That's for sure. And once the gold went in there, it can't go out because it can't go any further than the bedrock. So that's for sure. All right, let's go down. Go right here. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Maybe it's heavy because there's a 6-ounce nugget in it. Doubt it. Okay. How much time we got left for the cleanup? Oh, it's 57 minutes. Okay, we got 0 time left before the cleanup. All right, it's time to clean up. Look at that. Look at that. So let's put some water in our bucket once again and see what we can find. I'm telling you all, there's something in the woods over here. I know that for a fact. Head on a swivel, head on a swivel. Set that aside. Clean out the mat. Sasquatch, I got something for you. Stay away. Ah. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and pan this out. Snuffers right here, going in the pocket. Well, going over here. Okay. Let me bring the camera over here so I can pan these concentrates. And we can see if hour number 3 is better than hours number 1 and 2. Only in the South are you digging in shorts and Crocs in October and not even being cold. Mid-October at that. Alright. So this is kind of uncomfortable considering that thing is in my appendix. That's alright. That's not that bad. When I first heard that sound, I probably looked like a deer in the woods. Like, perked up all of a sudden? Nice. So after we check this pan, then I'll do the 3-hour snuffer dump. Hopefully those big pieces are still in here and I didn't pan them over the end. That's why I use a catch pan, because you never get 100% capture rate. Panning, especially when you're panning pure black sand like this, you're always going to have losses. That's why I'm saving it. Plus I'm saving it because it's going to be somebody's pay dirt. Maybe we'll get enough today to move the scale, I don't know. But for me, it's not about that. Exercise in nature is awesome. Alright, that's far enough for us to take a quick peek at what we've got. It's not going to be a lot because this isn't a super rich area. We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's hard to make your videos exactly an hour. Okay. Well, guys, I think that might be one of the worst, probably the worst hour. Holy smokes, that can't be right. Alright. That can't be that bad, is it? Is it that bad? Okay. We're going to check it a little more carefully, because maybe I just did a poor job on my shaker table action. Lots of little fishies here hanging out with me. Okay, because I saw a chunky piece earlier. Alright? I don't get it. I saw it in the box. Whenever you have visible gold in the box, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe under that tree is not the plan, but where's the gold that I saw in the box? It was clearly gold. So we're going to pick out these chunky pieces of iron. Well, regardless, it wasn't very good, but I mean, I got to show you something before I do a snuffer dump. There's no way it's that bad, but I don't get it. Did I get lazy with my panning? And I mean, I'm not that bad at panning, but goodness gracious, guys, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good. We're in an area that's not very rich, but I obviously did better than that on the first. First 2 hours, because let me show you what our 3-hour snuffer dump looks like. That was terrible, y'all. Okay. I mean, the type of material is no different than what we ran in the first 2 hours. Okay. Let me show you. So this is 3 hours. 3 hours ain't much better than 2, was it? But it's okay. Alright. We're going to still show you. Okay, let's get the... Oh my goodness. I'm having trouble. Let me get all this mica out of here. Alright. Get these big ones out of the way. Okay. It's here, y'all. Don't worry. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. So line of gold. Let's show you. Back out. And zoom in. Back out and zoom in. But I'll tell you what, in the next hour, we're not digging in that spot. Not digging in that spot. There you have it. Three hours of digging up South Carolina gold. Whoa. Thought I heard something there again. Crazy, y'all. Okay. There's 1x, there's 0 zoom. It is what it is. This is real gold prospecting for you. And that's what happens sometimes. Especially when you're trying out a new area. Hey, but guess what? I got exercise and I still had fun. And listen to that sound. I'll take that all day. But if you could please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, consider joining to become a member, checking out my merch store at goldiswhereyouFindit.com, smash the bell notification icon so you won't miss tomorrow's video, which hopefully will have more gold than today's video, but that's all right. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.